Hi, welcome into Love Goddess Tarot. Today's pick a card love reading is going to focus on messages about what's coming next in love. You have 4 choices today. I'm using my Dream Love Oracle, which is Barbie inspired. So if you love it, it is for sale. It's a great stocking stuffer. All the links are below. Ships anywhere in the world. Group 1, you have Diamond. Group 2, you have Unicorn. Group 3, you have Listen with the AirPods. And group 4, you have Vacation. So the way the pick a cards work, if you haven't been here before, is just take a moment, see which energy, which card is calling to you. That'll be your reading. Trust your intuition above all else. And most of all, especially when you're here with me, have fun. Get comfy, get cozy. I always have my tea going, and we just have a great time. So welcome. 1, 2, 3, 4. Timestamps are below. I'll see you in a minute. Hi, number 1. Let's get started on your reading today. You were drawn to the Diamond message, and I'm going to start by... No, I think I'll use this. I'm going to start with the Dream Love Oracle and see what other messages come through for you. Ooh, bye-bye. Somebody's saying goodbye. It looks like she is kind of blowing a kiss towards the future and kind of putting her hand towards the past. So maybe you have recently, or you were in a long-term relationship or engaged or married, and you've said goodbye to that and you're looking towards the future. This will be interesting. Let's see what else comes through. Celebrity. Ooh, a star. The star is also a healing card. It's a card connected to, in tarot, to the sign Aquarius. We have diamond and star. Bottom of the deck is love official. Okay, so you're blowing a kiss towards someone in the future or towards something. I think of like the stars on Hollywood Walk of Fame, Los Angeles, somebody who's pursuing their dreams maybe. This is going to be interesting. Okay, let's get started with the tarot and we'll see where this reading is taking us. 8 of Pentacles. Okay, isn't that interesting? Because they're like, they're things you can hold, touch, and feel. They're money. They're it's Pentacles, you know, values. But this is about work. This is about working hard. And see how she's got one down here and the rest are up there. She's working away on this one. It's like, what am I keeping for myself? What work am I doing? What am I putting into things? This is about something strong, hard, solid. About work. Saying goodbye. 2 of Cups. Ending a partnership of some sort. Ending a friendship, ending a connection, making a choice about a connection. Ooh. Oh, those are 2 nice ones. Okay. Celebrity, Ace of Cups, 2 of Wands. Let's get some clarifiers on these. 3 of Swords, King of Swords for the diamonds with the 8 of Pentacles. Nine of Wands, hang in there. This is definitely a message of hanging in there. The good things are coming. We have the 9 to the 2 and the 5 reversed. And isn't that interesting? Huh. Let's get one more. High Priestess. So we have 2 of Wands, 2 of Cups, choices, decisions, trusting your intuition. We could have something connected to money, to security. See that house on the back of the hill here? She's focused here on this work, this key. She's got to unlock something in order to get there. All right, let's take it piece by piece. Okay, so Diamond could, you know, indicate an engagement, a commitment, a contract of some sort. It could be connected to work. It could be connected to a relationship. There are a lot of people listening, so it's going to be different for everyone. But for me, it represents obviously an engagement ring, something tough also, which could be the King of Swords. It's like diamonds are known as unbreakable, right? But, you know, strong, lots of work, putting a lot of work into something, and then being being brokenhearted over it. It's like you've put a lot of effort into something, you're turning your back on that. It's not easy. There could have been a third-party situation here. If you see the 3 of Swords, it's a broken heart. It's a girl crying in the rain. However, it's reversed, which for me a lot of times is about healing or releasing those wounds. Okay, and we have with it the King of Swords, who I believe is connected to the wounds because he's holding his sword. Okay, and we see 3 butterflies above him. So yeah, he could be an Aquarius, but what's weird is we also have the Aquarius symbol here with the star. Doesn't have to be an Aquarius, but it could be an air sign or just somebody who is tough, who is direct, who isn't very emotional. And then we move on to bye-bye. And this clearly shows someone saying goodbye, saying no dice, bye, I don't, hand over here, but I'm blowing a kiss this way. So it's like there's something new coming in, but you have to say goodbye to this first. Maybe you haven't said goodbye to it yet, or maybe this is even like a difficult job or like a friendship or something that is you've put a lot of work into, but there's this heartbreaking aspect to it. Okay, here we have letting go of the partnership. This could be a friendship, this can be a relationship. 2 of Cups reversed, 9 of Wands. It's like, I've really tried hard, I'm exhausted, I've been through a lot. This is like, you've been through a lot, but the universe is saying keep going, okay, when it comes to this question of love. Then we have these, which are really interesting. We have the Ace of Cups, which is beautiful, which is an offer of love. It's a gift from the universe. It's something very, making you feel like you have an abundance of things that nourish you, okay? With the 2 of Wands, you see she's holding that wand. This is the past and the future. Am I going to go and do and live these dreams, which could be that connection to celebrity? So there could be some choice coming up for you. We've got 2s here. This is an ending, this is a beginning. We also have the High Priestess, which is kind of like balancing 2 things as well, the spiritual and the practical. And so this is really calling on you to trust your intuition. There could even be some sort of like connection to having children, to family with that fertility symbol. But this is about moving forward in your life based on what you really wish for and want, and not allowing other people's blocks, discouragement, or fear of competition from keeping you from moving forward. Okay? So I definitely see a shift and a change coming, and something really beautiful being offered to you. I feel like you're going to take it because you are blowing a kiss towards that future. There could be something here with a male energy, air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, doesn't have to be, or someone who's very sharp with their tongue, or somebody who's very direct, not very emotional, as well as this opportunity, this new love coming in. Really beautiful. Okay, let's see what, I thought it would be fun to use the Medicine Woman deck today. I haven't used it in quite a while. So I think I'm going to use it for kind of some more clarification and overall message about this situation for you. I think I want to start with a message about this King of Swords situation, Three of Swords. Ace of Stones. Isn't it interesting? Ace of Stones are pentacles. Okay, and she's holding that one pentacle. There seems to be some sort of connection here, and isn't that funny? Look what's at the top. It's like a diamond. Oh my God, well, you have the diamond here. I feel like, you know, there was this potential or something for this connection or for something long-term. I feel very differently about this card than I normally would, but I feel this energy of like climbing, working hard. That's the Eight of Pentacles, putting all this work in, right? Trying to get to that final commitment, right? But you're not quite there. And it's almost like you're tired of it. You've put in a lot of work. Maybe you're even going to change jobs, like I said, take a new opportunity, which ultimately leads you to love. But for some of you, it's about being in a long-term connection that never went anywhere, or putting a lot of effort into something that isn't giving you the security and the long-term commitment that you're looking for. Let's see what we have here for the bye-bye card, the Two of Cups and the Nine of Wands. You have Seven of Bowls, Ace of Pipes. Okay, so that's Seven of Cups, Ace of Wands. Okay. So yeah, this is about, this is the negative side, and this is that Two of Cups energy. Okay, this is saying there isn't what I wanted. That Ace of Cups is the Ace of Pipes, is the Ace of Wands, that fire energy. It's a disconnection. It's something not manifesting, not being what you thought it was going to be. So I think that's what it is, whether it's a job, whether it's a relationship for you. It's like you're starting to see that it's not coming together. And that's what you're saying goodbye to. This also can just be in general, saying goodbye to relationships and people that aren't interested in commitment. Okay, let's see what we have for the Celebrity, the Two of Wands, the High Priestess. Nine of Bowls, the Wish card. Yay! Yes! Okay. Bottom of the deck is Coyote. Okay, so Nine of Cups is the Wish card. Wish fulfillment, celebrity. That's the star, wishing on a star. Wishes coming true. Okay, trust your intuition. There is some sort of wish coming true here when it comes to love, a new opportunity. It might be at a distance. It might be because you end something. There could even be a Scorpio involved here. But this is about, isn't it interesting that the High Priestess, those two columns really sort of look like the Two of Wands here with her two wands, and she's in between them, just like the High Priestess is. And it's like, really trusting yourself, listening to yourself. If you feel a calling to something, to do something, trust it, because this is what's leading you to this happiness. There could be a move, Okay, there could be a move. There could be also a visit, a trip, going to see someone, because there's two people over here, two people moving towards them. Okay, so there could be some sort of trip that or move that gives you the wish that you're looking for in terms of love. Wow, I love that. Okay. Now, the totem of arrows, the coyote, is kind of interesting, and I want to look this up because I am not familiar with this card. So let's see what this is. Okay, so this is swords. So we're back to the king over here and the three of swords. This is going to give us some information about that. Ooh, see through the illusion. That is your message. Wow. Okay. See through the illusion. So there's something that you need to see clearly. Okay, and it's connected to that King of Swords energy, whoever that represents in your life. But you do have some beautiful opportunities here coming up, and I think it's a matter of seeing through the illusion, which is also the Seven of Cups, which is the Seven of Bowls here. Okay, so there's some sort of ending, some sort of seeing through an illusion, really focusing on your wishes and dreams and not putting a lot of energy into things that aren't giving back what you give. Alrighty, that is your reading today. Wow, this was fun. I hope you enjoyed it. Please show me you did by like, commenting, and subscribing. Do all those 3 things here so I can keep coming back and bringing you these readings every week. I really enjoy it. I am a full-time astrologer and tarot reader, and I sometimes offer personal readings for the audience here and my YouTube fam. I'm not offering them for December because it's just such a crunch busy month, but I'll be back offering those next year. If you've had a reading before though and something comes up and you really want a quick one, you can email me, okay? So I always try to accommodate people that have had readings, okay? I'm sending you so much love. I'll talk to you. Number 2, you drew the unicorn. You were interested in a reading connected to that message. The unicorn for me is about seeking knowledge, seeking wisdom. There's that connection to sort of the third eye, but I also think of it as obviously in the modern day, like a unicorn, somebody who's really like mystical, magical, hard to find. Maybe you're the unicorn. Maybe you have a unicorn coming in. Maybe there's something about seeking connected to your love situation today. So we're going to do a general reading about what's coming next in love. I'm using my deck, the Dream Love Oracle, to start with. This is Barbie inspired. The link is below if you're interested in it, purchasing it. Ships anywhere in the world. So if you want to give this to someone who loves these, you know, loves Barbie, loves all this pink, is girly girl, whatever, or just for yourself, stocking stuffer, to me, from me, use the link below. What do we have for you today? Ooh, we have chemistry with a unicorn. Kiss, kiss. Level up. Ooh, I love it. Okay. This sounds good so far, but let's pull some cards and see where this is headed. We have unicorns. That's, you know, like I said, sometimes that's seeking, that's spirituality, but it's also like that rare person. You have chemistry coming up, and level up with the graduation tassel. So there could be something about school, academics, but also just generally leveling up in a relationship. Let's see what we can get here from the tarot. What do we have for number 1? Ooh, Hangman. The definitely can be considered a spiritual card. It's about allowing, it's about surrender, it's connected to the 12th house, it's also connected to Pisces. Ooh, we have a Queen of Cups next to this beautiful Pisces energy of the Hangman. Queen of Cups can be water sign energy. She's someone who's emotionally available, somebody who's mature when it comes to love. Nine of Wands, hang in there. You've got the message of hanging in there. Queen of Cups is ready. She's offering her cup. She's confident in herself. She's extremely, you know, grounded when it comes to love. She's not like all over the place. She's balanced. We have 10 of Cups reversed with the Unicorn and the Hangman. Some sort of delay around happiness fulfilled when it comes to emotions, when it comes to a family. Ooh, there's the chemistry. That's the chemistry card. Oh my God, I love it. Ace of Wands. Yeah, you've got something good coming in here. Ooh, wow. This is a really fun reading. And it's very, very, you know, sometimes the cards are tough to understand. Sometimes they're pretty direct. This happens to be a very direct reading. Okay, so what I feel like with the Unicorn is that maybe you're someone who believes in divine timing, or has had to take a pause, had to take a step back from relationships, you know, from connecting with someone long-term. Maybe you were in a marriage. Maybe you had the end of a family situation. And so there's been some time where you've had to wait. I also feel like this could be for many. The Unicorn, it's like, I'm waiting for the right person. I'm okay with waiting because I want it to be right. And so I'm happy to say with the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Wands, you've got your waiting is over soon. You have chemistry coming in with someone. This is the Ace of Wands, gives you this opportunity. The universe hands you this exciting opportunity, and it really feels like it's with a fire sign, the King of Wands. So we have a king and a queen, two mature people ready for relationship. Yay! I love when I see this. So this is, he's holding that wand, he's offering it and extending it to you. Now, you do have a cup in your hand, so I'm like, is she going to take this? Is she going to accept this offer? You know, that's up to you. But the universe is bringing in new love, new energy, a very exciting opportunity. Could be connected to some sort of study. We have level up. That can also just indicate that you have a king coming in. King of Wands is like one of my favorites. He's passionate, he's loyal, he's dramatic, he's exciting, he's all the good things, you know. He's connected to fire sign energy, Leo, Sag, Aries. But the thing about the King of Wands here is he's not going to wait around, because I feel like, and it's not for everyone, I feel like there could be some of you that already know who this is, and you've kind of been making them wait for whatever reason. And I feel like, you know, you got to take action here. But you are very close to this connection if you haven't met him yet. Ace of Wands is quick energy. It comes in quick. You have to grab the opportunity. You might have an opportunity to travel, to take a course. It might be through a school, university, something like that. But it involves you taking that opportunity in your hand. There is extreme chemistry right away. This is the fire. He's got the fire. He is crazy about you. And this looks really good. Now, what you do with it is obviously totally up to you. You know, I can't tell you what to do. But I do feel like you have some really beautiful energy coming in. I'm not quite sure what's going on with the 9. So what I'm going to do is just pull one more card, and then we're going to move on to the Medicine Woman to see what that has for us. I just want one more card on that. Huh. Page of Pentacles. I saw him before and he came up again, so he's why I kind of pulled this, and he came up again, so I have goosebumps. Interesting. Yeah, I think this is really about being afraid of taking this connection, or, you know, accepting this offer because of past situations, okay? And I think it's going to be up to you. This can be someone who is afraid to commit, has, you know, relearning some lessons about commitment, is burnt out. That can also be all of it. So it might overwhelm you a little bit. I think I'm going to pull some cards from the Medicine Woman and see what we can sort of find out here about this. This is interesting. I'm going to pull one for the Hangman and the 10 of Cups. Okay, Apprentice of Pipes. That's the wand energy. Three of Stones. About building. Three of Arrows reversed. Yes. Moving on from a past hurt. For some of you, that's what it really is about. It's about moving on from a past hurt. It's about getting back to yourself, getting back to your confidence, having confidence and trust and faith that this is going to work. I think that the unicorn could also be about getting, you know, that spiritual connection, believing again. There's something about you needing to believe again, I feel. And so that's what's coming. You're getting an opportunity to experience something exciting, but you're going to have to work on it. You're going to have to build it, and you're going to have to commit to it. And that might scare you, or some of you. But this is you waking up to what's out there. This is pointing you in the right direction. This is you getting Ace of Wands twice. So you have an opportunity for love coming in that is going to bring you back to that excitement. If you've been waiting, or you felt stuck, or if you felt it's hard to commit, or haven't had partners that are willing to commit or interested in commitment, you have someone coming in who is wanting to build something. Three of Pentacles, Three of Stones. So this could be a connection that you have through work, but it can also just show that the people you surround yourself are going to be really important in this, okay? Wow, exciting. I love it. Okay, that's your reading for today. Please let me know what you thought. Write your comments below, like, comment, and hit subscribe before you leave. That's free. It's easy, and it really helps me and my channel. If you have had a reading in the past and you have a personal love question before the end of the year, you can email me. Otherwise, for everyone else, I'll be back doing personal readings in January or February, okay? I am sending lots of love, and I'll talk to you soon. Hey, number 3, you chose the AirPods with the message of listen. And so I think of that as like really sort of tuning something out and focusing, you know, maybe messages coming in, or listening to what someone says, or even the opposite, which is like blocking out the noise. But let's see what the other cards say. I'm starting with my deck, the Dream Love Oracle. It's Barbie inspired, and it is for sale. All my decks are that I've designed. So if you love me, you love my decks that I use, Or if you love Barbie or know somebody who just would love this. It's a great stocking stuffer. The links are below. Ships anywhere in the world. That's the exciting part, okay? So to all my friends around the globe, you can have these too. Okay, fishing. And magic. Ooh, interesting. This is interesting. Fishing, magic, listen. These are so different. This is sort of, to me, like being tuned out in a way, and only, you know, maybe trusting your own intuition, or blocking out the noise of what other people think. Fishing for me is about being proactive and getting out there, having opportunities. It's also a symbol of abundance. It can also be connected to the sign Pisces. And magic. Magic feels like the magician energy, about being able to manifest your dreams and make things a reality, but having to take action. I feel like there's a message here for some of you about needing to take action, but let's see what the tarot has to say. We're gonna get some messages about what's coming next in love. Let's get something about clarifier for that listen card. Hangman. Hangman was in the same place in number 2's reading. Page of Cups with the fish coming out of the cup. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Do you see it in there? Wow. This is something unexpected. So it's almost like popping out of the cup. This is love energy, an invitation, an opportunity. We have a lot of Pisces symbolism. The Hangman's Pisces, a fish is Pisces. Wow. This can be a younger male energy, Pisces, someone very innocent, somebody very romantic. It's unexpected. Huh. This is about waiting, surrendering, pausing, the Hangman, quiet. Justice with magic, Libra energy, karma, all your choices and good deeds paying off. Something is coming for you that's unexpected. I feel like there's no way that you thought this was coming. There's been some sort of period of time of either reflection, alone time, you know, have your AirPods in and you're just tuning out the world, a wait, and then this unexpected message, opportunity, invitation. Could be connected to Libra energy as well. It's magical. Wow. Okay, let's get some more. Huh. 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles I feel like was there too. Or that might have been in number 1's reading, but 8 was definitely in the first position there. And I did do a lot of shuffling before I started. And 10 of Cups. Oh my gosh, yeah. If you feel called to, or did when you were choosing this pile, you know, whether it was 1 or 2, go back and watch it if you feel like I was kind of torn between the two of them. Okay, that's not for everyone. 10 of Cups. Beautiful. 6 of Cups reversed. Ooh. Overall, 6 of Swords. Wow. Definitely moving towards, you're moving. There's movement with the 6 of Swords. There's movement after a time of either blocking out love or not focusing on it, or a time of being alone. There's an unexpected opportunity coming in that could lead to a marriage, to family. This is emotional fulfillment, okay? This is a big shift and change. This is something exciting, nourishing coming through. This is a love opportunity. This is this beautiful, you know, the two swans and the little babies. This is a big connection to water, to emotions, and to that Pisces energy, which is romantic. Now, there could be a past life connection here, or there could be a connection to somebody that either, you know, with the Six of Cups, it can be a focus on the past or holding on to the past. Or something or someone coming through who reminds you of the past. We have two sixes here. Sixes are connected to the Lover's card. The Six of Swords is showing you moving on from a difficult situation emotionally to smoother waters. And we have more connection to fishing and to a boat in the water, right? To the Hangman, over water, Pisces energy. All the swans in the water, the cups. There's a huge emotional component to this reading today. I think that this is really about moving on from some difficult situation or a romantic situation, and really getting what you deserve. And I think that this is the universe's way of saying that you can manifest what it is you want, but you have to sort of let go of making the past seem so romantic, or staying stuck in that situation, because something different, something unexpected wants to come through. Okay, and so I think it's important for you to be open for that, and that's what your message is today, because there is this beautiful energy that wants to pop through. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna pull you some messages from the Medicine Woman. I think this will help give us an idea. Three of Stones. Wow, Three of Stones came up too. I mean, I shuffled these cards really well. I'm gonna do it again, but it's interesting. So if you did feel called to either one of the previous readings, go ahead and check it out. You know, trust your intuition on that. Ooh, okay. I have to get my little stone here to cover this up. Hold on. Okay, you got the Lover's card, but I had to do a little covering there. Sorry about that. That's wild, because you do have those two sixes, right? So this is definitely about partnership, but it's upright. So a beautiful partnership is coming through for you. Three of Arrows reversed. Okay, wow. You heard me do more shuffling, and I shuffled before I started, and these cards have come up a lot. So yes, if you do feel drawn to, check out one of the other two. But two threes, right? Threes are a connection to six. Okay, you have threes and sixes coming through a lot. Threes are about triangles. They're about change. They're about, in the case of the three stones, building, maybe a third person introducing you, maybe having the support of other people, a strong foundation. Maybe there's a connection to work here. The Three of Arrows reversed is about letting go of the past and the wounds of the past. You have the Six of Swords. This is the Three of Swords reversed. And you have the Six of Cups. Letting go of that past love, letting go of difficult times, having karma righted, any injustice when it comes to love, having your heart broken, healing from it, really embracing the energy of the Magician. Okay, so you have beautiful, beautiful energy coming through. There is a need for you to let go of the past, though, to heal, to learn the lessons, but not let them keep you stuck. That is your reading for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. All those things are free. They really help me and help the channel. You can hit the join button if you want more content from me and have access to the bonus readings I've done. And if you want a private reading, I'll start those up again probably in January or February. If you have had a reading before, though, and you do have a question and you really want a reading before the end of the year, email me and I'll try and work it out for you. All right, I'm sending you lots of love. Hey, number 4, you chose vacation, and today we're going to look at messages about what's coming next in love. I'm starting with my deck, the Dream Love Oracle. It is Barbie inspired. If you love it, it is for sale. All my decks that I create are, and they ship anywhere in the world, so that's kind of exciting. You can use the link in the description box if you want your own deck, or if you want a cute stocking stuffer. I would say get the orders in this week to get shipped in time. Okay, let's see what we have for my number 4. Ooh, we have a cutoff here, the end, kind of like the cutoff for shipping. Oh, with sliced bread. Wow, 2 messages around cutting, slices. Maybe conflict, maybe ending something, a connection to maybe air signs because they are swords energy. You might have something coming up with a air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, vacation, the end, sliced bread. I mean, sliced bread also means like I haven't seen anything that's good since sliced bread, which is like an old-fashioned expression about something being really good. So it could be the end of a vacation. You meet somebody great, right? But let's see. I mean, there's lots of ways of slicing it, pun intended. I'm going to start with the tarot. Let's see what we have for you, number 4, about what's coming next in love. 6 of Cups reverse. Wow. I have shuffled these decks so much, and a lot of the messages and the cards coming through are similar. So if you felt like you were choosing between 3 and 4, 6 of Cups reverse did come through. Magician. Ooh, I was talking about him before, and there he is. We haven't seen him today yet. And the Fool. Wow, 2 travel cards, 2 vacation cards. The Fool. The Fool's a new adventure starting. Wow. The Magician definitely has a wand. The Magician also has a sword and a cup and a pentacle. Magician has everything that you need to manifest, and it's upright. That's very powerful. Let's keep going, and then we'll take a look at it. Aha, 9 of Swords. I was wondering when swords were going to show up. 6 of Cups, reverse, 9 of Swords. Letting go of some stress, some nightmares, not sleeping well. Something connected to, maybe you need a vacation. Maybe you're working really hard. I know a lot of people that are working really hard and that aren't sleeping and that need a break. The Star card is healing. With that Magician, you have the power to heal yourself. Beautiful. 2 majors right in the center. They are power cards. With the Fool and, oh, 7 of Swords. There's the swords. Okay. Sliced bread. So it's really more about cutting away something, which is what we have here with the end. The end of liars, cheaters. There's somebody in your environment who's not being honest. It could be a relationship issue that's keeping you up. There's something that you've been thinking about a lot. That you need to put an end to, that you know you do, okay? And when you do, look what happens. You go on an adventure, you get a fresh start, you get a new beginning. There's a new beginning coming for you when it comes to love and relationships. And only you are the person that can create it, because there's some decision, some mental anguish, something that's really, look at all those swords over her head, keeping her up at night, making her stressed. It's connected to your past, to past love, to a past relationship, something that you keep focusing on, okay? If you did meet somebody on vacation and you haven't heard from them, or they've been playing games with you, cut them out. The Seven of Swords is showing me that that is what the meaning is here. The Fool is about taking a next step and getting a break from the past and starting completely fresh. It's the first card in the deck in the tarot story, and it's about setting off on a new adventure, and you have the message of vacation. So I feel like you do need a vacation. I feel like you need a new adventure. You need something new. And you're the person that can create it, the Magician with the star. There is healing energy here for you. When you go with the flow of the universe, all good things come about. But you have to take the first step. You're in charge here. You're the Magician. The Magician is connected to Virgo and Gemini energy, and the star to Aquarius. So those are the signs that are coming through. But obviously that's just general. But yeah, this is beautiful. There is potential here for healing, but there is this anxiety, stress that has to be dealt with. And when the Seven of Swords comes through, it means somebody is not telling the truth. There is lying going on behind the scenes. Okay, so trust your gut. If you think something's off, something's fishy with someone or in any situation in your life, trust yourself. Okay, trust yourself to deal with it, to speak up, to end it, to let go of past connections which are no longer good for you. Okay, you have this beautiful energy of magic, of manifest right at the center of your reading. So why hold on to the past when you have all that potential right there? And there is a new beginning coming. Okay, let's take a look at the Medicine Woman and see what messages we can get about love for you. Healing. Look at that, the Strength card. The Strength card is connected to Leo energy, okay? Healing, which is connected to the star in the traditional tarot. So there's something about healing, about finding a partner who is your equal, okay? And it's also about doing the thing that maybe... Sorry about that, my camera stopped. I was talking about doing something that you're afraid of dealing with or speaking up when you need to. That's the energy of the Seven of Swords, okay? It's like, it's time for you to heal. It's time for you to end something that you know you need to end that's been causing you a lot of grief and stress. It's connected possibly to a past love relationship, Six of Cups reversed. Okay, that's what's coming for you. And that's what's really important, because once you address that, you're able to move on to that new beginning of the Fool energy. And that's exciting. That's a fresh start. Okay, so you also have the Ace of Arrows and the Teaching Lodge of the Arrows. Beautiful. Aces are new beginnings, and they're exciting, and they're adventures. So you had the Vacation, you have the Fool, and you have the Ace of Arrows, all talking about exciting, fun, creative, possibly travel, fresh starts, new beginnings, opportunities, all coming up for you, okay? The Ace is showing that you can do it. With the Magician, it's like you hold the arrow in your hand. You have control of it. You can shoot that arrow. You can go for it. You can create this healing for yourself in your life. Here we have the beautiful Teaching Lodge of the Arrows, okay? And so the teaching lodge is liberating yourself by revisioning the world, seeing your life in a new way, right? So it's mental. It's about you, the magician, taking control of your life, seeing it in a new way, okay? This is you in control, in power. And this is you shooting that arrow off in a new direction. So that's what I see coming for you when it comes to love. And that's a beautiful thing because it's going to open up your world and it's going to create this powerful healing. And once you're going, in flow with the universe, then when you focus on your dreams, you can connect with that new love energy. Beautiful. That's your reading for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe before you leave. Those things are free. They really help me, help the channel, and I can keep coming back and bringing you readings every week. So for those of you that are looking for private, personal readings, I will be offering them again next year, January or February. They're, just too busy right now this month to do them. But if you have had a reading before and you are an existing client, you can email me if you have something urgent or if you really want a reading. You can go ahead and email me and I'll try and work it out for you. Okay? Sending lots of love. Have a good one.